Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. And if you hear my boys, the gruff voice is Meister and the soft voice is Narin, both male guides, or not that they're universal energy, but I picture them as male. Gaelic Celt warrior and Australian First Nations spiritual healer. So love it when my boys have been coming together and forward, and they've been doing that a lot lately. Okay, entertainment only. What I want to have a look at is something that caught my attention in my news feed this morning. I'm using my Gilded Tarot Royale. And then I will move on to my intuitive deck. But in northern Nigeria, Nigeria is a country in Africa. It's in, you know how Africa has that little sort of bit out and the scoop in before it goes down into South Africa at the bottom. It's in that little scoop out bit. It does have seaports, etc. In northern Nigeria, approximately 100, if not more, school children were abducted at gunpoint. They had gone to school, they had settled down ready for class, and abducted at gunpoint um, by extremists in the country. Just really not quite sure what to call them. What happens is that they are held for ransom. There were 200 women and children abducted last week, again held for ransom, demanding by these extremists, demanding that the government pay out for release. Now, Nigeria had their elections in February last year, so over 12 months ago. The President Bola Tinubu, and I'm sure I've pronounced that wrong, I do apologise, had pledged on ending this violence and bolstering security. However, what's happening is this is still going on. So I just want to have a look at the energies of Nigeria. This is basically extremists trying to overthrow the government in Nigeria. Raising funds, and I'm going to say they're trying to raise funds to buy weapons, more weapons, by abducting innocent women and children. I just shake my head. What's going on in various parts of the world just make me incredibly sad. So I did a reading quite a while ago on somebody who had been a past life, which had caused quite extreme anxiety in this lifetime, who had been a child soldier that had been abducted in this, I believe it was Somalia. Once I did that past life reading on them, their anxiety evaporated because they understood where it came from. But it was just the most heartbreaking of past life readings. So I want to have a look at the energies of Nigeria. I'll have a quick look at President Bola Tinubu and what is happening there. I'm feeling that when I wrote it down, I was really feeling that he was being hamstrung from within for some reason. There may be some from within government, it's just entertainment only, who are benefiting from what is going on. Okay, energies of Nigeria. Come on down, let's have a look. Okay, Six of Swords, the truth being exposed, moving forward out of this. So, okay, the energies of Nigeria are moving forward. It's one of those, it's not going to happen overnight, but it is going to happen type scenarios. But the more this truth is exposed, the more they can move forward out of this swamp energy that they are in. But let's see where this goes. Challenged by dark money behind the scenes. Yeah, to me, this is indicating this. There are possibly some within the government that are getting kickbacks from the ransom monies that have been paid, that are then putting roadblocks in the way of. I haven't really gone into a lot of detail investigating this. For those that want to know what my notes look like, that's literally what my notes look like, the barest minimum, and I do read and write the barest minimum because I don't want to bring any biases in. So I haven't looked into this, but this is my dark money card. So this is possibly behind the scenes within the government, which is hampering their efforts to move forward on this with these swords of truth, the legal system, the protection, because these swords are all pointing down at the moment, being hampered by some dark money behind the scenes. Yeah, energies. Here is my restriction card, the restriction of moving forward. Okay. But here is the mature, emotionally mature, diplomatic, negotiating leader. I'm getting Tinubu energies from this. It's my Biden type in administration, but he has, to a degree, got his hands tied behind the scenes. He is being restricted. Okay. However, I think it is all going to come out because we've got the Sun card here, and the fact that this has now made international headlines in little old Australia, I think this is all going to be exposed. Oh boy, okay, I might have a look at the Nigerian government, see if they're in for a big shake-up. It's a really burdensome message that Tinubu is having to bring forth. He is slogging up this hill. He feels like he is without help as he's slogging up this hill with this plan, this ideology that he is bringing forth. Karma hanging over him, going back to a simpler time. Possibly, okay, I'm getting that he came in with some naivety about the situation. And he wants to bring Nigeria is one of, I mean, these African countries, they're incredibly rich in resources, which is why they are a battleground at the moment, and they are a battleground being funded by out of state actors who want power and control. It's like how Russia's talking about giving backing to certain South American countries, etc. There's dark money from out-of-state actors, I think, as above the fifth column calls them. These countries have an ability within themselves to be really, real resource powerhouses. But I think Tinubu went in with some naivety. However, we do have the feminine support here on an emotional level, feminine support for exposing this. It's one of those, if you're going to steal the children, it's the women, grandmothers and the mothers and the aunts that are going to really become a force to be reckoned with. Yes, the fathers as well, but to a greater degree the women on International Women's Day. Here we have the infighting, the civil war happening within the country, trying to get their message as the most powerful, trying to get the upper hand, but it's just going around and around and around in circles. Nobody's getting the upper hand. Who is looking on and feathering their nest from this? Who is benefiting from this? Is my question. Having to let go of some of the ideals. Okay, he's going to have to let go of some of the ideals to be able to move forward in regards to this. And then we have the sword of truth. Also, we've got the moon here. So we've got the moon and the sun, both bringing full exposure. There is going to be a whistleblower that comes forward as this sort of truth is drawn about those that have been reaping from this situation secretly behind the scenes, and there's going to be the light shone and investigation about those who've been the snake in the path in regards to this. Oh boy, we've got the government here, something unexpected coming out of left field that's going to be quite a harsh truth for those that have been financially profiting from this. Okay, I think there's going to be something going on in the government in Nigeria that's going to be revealed. Let's have a look. Just show me, show me Tinubu and the Nigerian government in regards to these extremists and the bolstering of security. Just show me. No, straight into it. Okay, come on down. Yes, I do poker shuffle to start with, but okay, bringing forth a powerful new start in regards to protection. So I did ask about Tinubu and the government, a new beginning, which is going to be challenged by those that are on the take. Far out. Going to be challenged by those that are on the take, profiting. There are secrets that are going on behind the scenes that have not yet been revealed, powerful secrets, but it is time. This is in the past, but it is about karma and it is time. Crowning the reading, the truth is going to bring a downfall. You've got the immediate future is power of the government or the authorities, externally revealing the abuse of power, the corruption, the sabotage within the government system in regards to this. Well, this is going a bit differently to where I thought. Internally, it's about those that made poor choices, those that were on the take based on greed and power and ego and you name it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And again, we've got another new beginning. It's going to be emotionally overwhelming, and we are talking about an emotional cleansing here, and then a new beginning. But what's been going on is going to be seen for what it is. And here we have a powerful leader bringing forth a new plan, a new message. He comes with empathy and compassion. He is passionate about what he is doing. He is confident in what he is doing, and he's going to stand by what is brought forward. And that is going to be justice. Holy crumbs. Okay. He's got a plan that's going to come to fruition. He may be looking at international help in regards to this, or he may be just highlighting the international, what happens highlights the international influence in this. And then we have, again, to match the King of Wands, we have the powerful feminine energy coming forward as well. That will bring protection and it will bring rule of law, basically. Rule of law. Holy crumbs. This is powerful energy that what he's bringing forward. Secrets that have not been revealed about dark money that are manipulating the situation are going to find themselves in a bit of a pickle because we have the third king here The King of Pentacles, bringing forth stability, security as the truth is packed up and there is strength. There are money trails that will be followed, and power moment for those that have been literally betraying the country. Okay. And as with all my readings, it's going to be like watching a slow motion train wreck, frame by frame by frame, until we actually get to the point. Okay, I'm actually liking those cards. Okay. I was going to use my intuitive cards, but I don't feel a need to. I feel that a big shake-up coming within the government, big exposure of those that, big exposure of those that have made some poor choices, and blocking what is going forward. Yeah, I think there's going to be a bit of a shock for some within the government that have been on the tape, remembering entertainment only. Okay, let's see how it plays. Love to you all. Take care. I'm not going to read on the children themselves because I'm feeling with the girls. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go into that energy. I do feel that they will be returned, but love to you all. Send them light and love. Take care.